What do you think of a potential transaction tax? Here we are on CNBC. I'm looking at Bitcoin now at 55,000. You're seeing the markets, near all-time highs, reaching new highs constantly. What would you think of a transaction tax?
I think a lot of good work has been done on how to design transaction taxes so that they could be effective and administrable without doing harm. We looked at them back 10 years ago, 6 years ago, and the work was still pretty nascent. I don't know that it's the first place I would go, but I think it should be on the list of things that people look at. There's some pretty low-hanging fruit. The top individual tax rate, we know that the economy did just fine before it was reduced. The corporate tax rate, there was no clamor in the business community to go to 21%. The clamor was to go to 25%, and I still think 28 is the right level. And there's absolutely no excuse in a country where concern over income and wealth inequality is so great to let assets go untaxed as they appreciate in value and pass from generation to generation. So there's a lot of options. Not all of them will turn out to be capable of getting a majority support, but you can raise a lot of revenue if the goal is ambitious.
Okay, philosophical question. What do you think's the top rate that you could ever imagine putting in place? Meaning, what do you think's just fair trade?
You mean on the corporate side or on the individual side?
No, I was going on an individual, meaning whether you make $100,000 or you make $1 billion or more, is there a number at which you say, you know what? I don't know, 60%, 70%, 80%. That's the high number, or no?
So, Andrew, it's hard to answer the question with a simple number because the top rate doesn't tell you what the effective tax rate is. We still have a tax code that's so riddled with special provisions that give you the ability to shelter income that very few of the top most wealthy taxpayers are paying the top rate on much of their income.
Right.
And I think you have to look at effective tax rates. If we could, through a combination of tax provisions and through better enforcement, get the effective tax rate back into the range of 39, 40%, that would raise a lot of revenue.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.